My name is Adrian Burke. I train with Militich Fighting Systems.
My name's Justin Reed. I'm fighting out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
I've been a fighter all my life. I'm like Rocky. Like once somebody gives me my shot, then like I'm taking over.
He sent me a personal message on Facebook saying, "It's nothing personal, bro, but I'm gonna have to smash you." I kind of just chuckled at it, kind of lit a fire inside.
There's nothing like I have to worry about him. Like he can't strike better than me, he can't wrestle better than me. My takedowns are better than his, I'm more athletic than he is.
He's fast, he's agile and stuff. And I gotta give him props too, but
I'm a better fighter than he is.
I'm not really gonna try to fight my game to beat you. I want to beat you at your own game.
I'm gonna knock Justin Reed out.
I want you to knock me out if you're knocking everyone out. That's exactly what I want out of the fight.
What's next after this fight? I'm taking out Nachi. Like Justin Reed, honestly, is just a stepping stone. You know, he's nothing.
I really don't know what to say. I mean, you're just saying.
Here's another thing. He couldn't take Nachi down. I stopped Nachi.
This is another reason why I'm really looking forward to this fight, because I'm revamping. I want to see how I can turn out just for the better.
And having better striking than he is. And like once he's hurt, oh no.
Try to come as best as I can, just non-stop. And if he can handle that, then we'll see what happens. Then I give it to him, and he brought it.
Making his way to the cage tonight, Adrian Burke with a record of 13-2 out of Militich Fighting Systems in Davenport, Iowa. And let me point out that he is coming out to the same song that Anderson Silva comes out. I don't think that's on accident.
No, I don't think it's on accident either. We've had an opportunity to talk to him before his fight tonight, and I've seen trash talk before, and I've seen people that like to talk a little bit. He's not a person who likes to talk a little bit. He talks a lot. He had a lot to say. He was on Facebook, and of course, you know, there's a lot of people who have Facebook beef, and you know,
right,
they talk trash on Facebook, but it's kind of cool this go around to actually see somebody talk trash on Facebook, but be able to say, okay, well, we're gonna sell it in the ring, so we're gonna see if I'm just a person who talks trash or if I can back all of that up.
Exactly. There's an actual term for those people called keyboard warriors, and he is not one of those. He is an actual warrior, actual fighter out of Militich Fighting Systems. And when you do talk that much before a fight, that means you are completely confident with your style, with yourself as a fighter, and it can be very intimidating for your opponent.
Right, and I'm guessing, I'm not sure, but you know, maybe it gave him a little bit of an edge, or at least mentally for him, that he's able to say, okay, you know what, I've done everything. I can talk this trash, now I'm ready to back it up once I get in the ring.
It's another aspect of mind games with the sport too. You know you've done all you can do in the gym, and now you take it to the mental aspect.
Yep.
So, and that's something that's going to be interesting to see what happens tonight. Making his way to the cage tonight, Justin Reed out of Team Hard Drive in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, with a record of 4-2, and a lot has gone on since his last fight. When he was here, he was a main event versus Anthony Nachi. It was a 5-round war with Nachi. Since then, he has switched teams from Marty's Martial Arts to Team Hard Drive. Once again, saying a lot because it's hard to do that. You have to be confident as a fighter, take the criticism like we talked about, but you also get to reinvent yourself and come back a different fighter.
Right. And also, you know, going back to the trash talk aspect, you know, and speaking with Reed before the fight, he didn't take that approach. He kept quiet, you know. He had his opponent sending him messages saying how he's going to kick his butt, but he took the approach that I'm going to let my fighting talk for me in the ring. I don't need to do that on Facebook. I don't need to talk trash ahead of time. I'm just going to let my fist do the talking for me once I get in the ring.
Exactly. You could definitely get caught up in that kind of things in your fight, and if that's not somewhere you want to go, the best policy is just to keep quiet, wait till the fight night, and here we are. Justin Reed, even with a record of 4-2, it may be smaller than Burke's record, you know, but like I said, his last fight when he was here went round after round with Nachi, kicks, punches. I mean, it was a hard fought fight. He didn't come out with the win, but definitely showed his opponent and his fans that he's not somebody to be messed with.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is scheduled for 3 rounds in the ECR featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighing at 145 pounds. He trains with limited training systems and is sponsored by Joe's Barbershop, Warren Wickman, and Gold Kings Match. Joining us from Davenport, Iowa, Adrian Burke. As a opponent fighting out of the blue corner, he stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighing in at 146 pounds. He trains with Team Hard Drive and Hardy's Martial Arts and is sponsored by Lalo Pill. Joining us from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Justin Reed.
Your referee is Clint Anderson for this featherweight fight between Adrian Burke in the black shorts and Justin Reed in the white.
Looking at this fight before we started, you know, I got a bunch of different colors for a highlighter. I highlighted this one in pink because it was very special to me, so I want to see this one. I'm ready.
It says fight of the night written all over it.
Oh, yeah.
And there we see leg kicks again with Reed.
Yep.
That was something.
That was a big staple. Right, and is able to allow him to keep a little distance between him and Burke as well.
And those kicks, like I said right now, they will not do a lot of damage right now, but they sink in for that second, late second, early third round. And really, if you can't stand and plant, it takes away from your power in your hands. So the kicks are devastating.
Burke's still definitely trying to fill out his opponent and see exactly how he wants to attack.
Justin Reed a little bit lighter on his feet. Burke's almost at a flat footer right now, and Justin Reed bouncing around a little more. Huge body kick, and then another followed up with a rear leg kick too. So, like I said, it seems to be a kind of still working on his kicks over there. Team Hard Drive.
Both fighters exchanging some punches right there.
Both of them took a couple big shots, but still trudging forward.
Another big shot.
And Reed really looking for that overhand punch too to land. Big body shot from
Burke taking some huge shots to the head right now.
Burke landed a huge body shot, but then took a huge shot from Reed. Right now, Reed's got him up against the cage, throwing some big knees.
Right.
Really throwing all of his body weight into those knees, which is something we haven't seen yet tonight.
Burke is gonna have to be able to weather the storm a little bit right now.
Just got out of the way of that punch from Burke at Reed. Big body shot again from Burke. So Burke's biggest power shots have been the body shots this round. But Reed taking them like a champ and keep moving forward. Another huge body shot from Burke.
Both guys looking to exchange a little bit at the very end of the round.
Little bit of a late hit right there after the bell. But great first round from both fighters. Got to be careful of when the bell rings, especially with how much trash talk's been talked this fight, that you don't hit after the bell. It's going to look very questionable to the crowd.
Right, and I know there's a lot of emotions, but you got to get them in check at the end of those rounds like that.
And I will say, too, that, a lot of those are, too, you're so caught up in the moment that, the bell, you hear it, but, it may be a second off. So you'd like to think that there's not intentional shots after the bell.
Right, of course not.
Right.
These guys are going full blast for 3 minutes, and, all of a sudden you're just supposed to stop and drop your hands. That's a little bit difficult. Now, what approach do you think Burke needs to take at this point in time?
At this point in time, Burke needs to stay active with his body shots because those were landing and they were landing hard. He needs to what he was doing was just winging them out from a distance. If he steps in and plants and then throws the body shots, one of my favorite shots in MMA. You get the full torque of your body, you turn your leg into the shot, and you just drill it instead of kind of winging it from out. You know, he's landing thunderous shots from out there. If he steps in and plants it, you know, he'll drop Reed from those. Can't tell if that was a slip or a punch.
It looked like a little bit of a slip to me.
There you go, good teep. You haven't seen those a lot tonight either. So, and then big shot landed right there. You could hear that one.
Oh yeah.
See, there's his body shot again. He's almost lunging into them. Lands a huge right there. There's another. There's that body shot. He needs to stay with that and just close the distance and throw it because he's winging it and they're landing great, but he's just not getting as much power as he could. Big kick from Reed lands.
Reed is definitely trying to keep his distance right now with those kicks.
Big shots. Those kicks are so strong when they come through. Also, I mean, you can hear them thud from where we're sitting.
He also seems to be trying to measure Burke up for a knee to the head as well.
Right. Big shots there too. Big knee. I mean, you've got the big thunderous body shots from Burke. You've got the huge kicks from Reed. It's anybody's game right now. It's anybody's fight.
This fight definitely seems to be living up to the hype. Going to be interesting if Burke is able to turn it on a little bit more.
Burke landed a big shot right there too. I ducked under shot and landed. So
I think he's kind of realizing that he has a little bit of a spot right there that if he can take those shots to the head that he might be able to gain a little bit of an advantage.
The power's good on both sides too.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's very even to me. You know, both fighters look like they're landing a big shots, and the other fighter's just kind of shaking them off. Right there, a big flying knee. There's that body shot again.
Yep, right. Another punch to the body. Yeah, if I'm Reed right now, I'm going to try to take a few more kicks to the legs because those seem to be very effective in the first round.
And Reed right now, you can almost telegraph that punch coming. He kind of throws his left and then just wings a shot. Burke does, and you almost can telegraph it and get out of the way, throw your hands up and kind of back up. Great punch kick combo though right there. That one did land. It drops Reed, but Reed back up very quickly. Maybe just threw him off balance a little bit. Wasn't a huge shot.
Still going in with those kicks, but Burke is able to land a few power shots to the head.
Right, and both fighters still seem like they've got a lot of energy left for all these hard shots that they've been taking. It doesn't look like it's phasing them too much.
Right, well, we know that Reed can go the distance.
Exactly.
He showed that before.
Takes another shot, too, and just comes right back at it. Looks for the uppercut and lands.
Big right hand.
Takes a huge right hand going for the uppercut. And that's what we talked about. Risking an uppercut and ends up taking a shot for it. This is where I would not want to be a judge judging this fight.
You took the words right out of my mouth. This is real close, real difficult to call. And I mean, as a fan, you know, this is the type of fight that you want. Both of these guys are not afraid to exchange. Both of these guys are, you know, their cardio is up. Going into this third round, I'm expecting to see that continue because both these guys don't look like they're tired. And I know that they're going to leave everything that they have in the ring at the very end.
Exactly. And like I said, with Burke throwing huge body shots and landing them, Reed throwing huge kicks and landing them, it's almost dead even going into this third round. And you're not going to see them both sprint out at each other, but you are going to see the pace pick up a little bit. And, you know, some of these shots that they've been throwing are just glancing off. So I mean, they could have been fight-ending shots. So we're going to probably see a few more of those risk-taking shots. And do a big finish.
And both of these guys definitely like they're absorbing the information that they're getting from their corners too. So
exactly,
it'll be interesting to see if anybody's strategy changes because both guys were successful.
Exactly. Here we go, round 3. Adrian Burke versus Justin Reed at Cage Aggression 7, unfinished business.
You ready? Fight!
Both fighters back in the middle, swinging again, didn't waste any time.
Looked like Reed was going to try to go in for a takedown right there, which is a little different for him.
Right, and you know, right now I don't know how smart a takedown would be because I mean they haven't done any of that for the whole fight, so you might as well keep it where it's been going. But you know, props to him for trying to switch it up quickly. Landing some big shots right there.
He's definitely trying to measure Reed up right now.
Right.
I'm sorry, Burke.
And if you can see too, they both close the distance. Also, they're in the pocket right now, exchanging each other. Which, for 3 minutes in a round, you're gonna stay in the pocket. You know, somebody may fall during that. They're both winging some shots out there, really looking to drop each other.
And I would think that both fighters kind of know right now that the fight is in the balance, man. Anybody can take this in the last 2 minutes.
And that's why they're trying to finish it, because they know that this one's so close that you don't want to leave this one in the judge's hands. So really trying to end the shot or end the round with the decisive, nod to their corner.
Right. It seems like if either guy could turn it on right now, they would be able to pull it out.
Exactly. Leg kick landed there, but was blocked. So.
If anything, I'd say a slight edge to Reed right now with, being a more aggressive fighter.
Yeah, and Reed should go back to a few more to his kicks and just get some points, finish out the round, land that leg kick again. Like I said, they should go back to maybe where they started at. Big right hand right there from Burke. Reed needs to go back and do some of his leg kicks to kind of get back on the points. Reed pushing forward, really pushing off and
being very aggressive.
So he is right now. He is pushing the pace a little bit, but Burke has almost landed some of the bigger shots. So there we go. There's 2 drops right. Wow.
Big shot to the back of the head.
Wow. Justin Reed with a huge shot, dropping Adrian Burke.
To me, it looked like that one kind of caught him in the ear. And if you get a shot right there, your balance is immediately gone. I haven't been in too many fights, but I'd imagine the second you get caught in the air like that, it's kind of hard to stand up.
It's a stunner. It's a stunning shot. It's right there. It knocks you off your equilibrium. Drops you, like I said, when that shot landed, he was out. The last ones are just kind of the exclamation point on the win. But a huge win from Justin Reed, improving to 5-2. All congratulations go to him and representing Team Hard Drive.
You know what? Even during this fight, though, I don't think Burke has anything to be ashamed of. He definitely had a good showing as well. Just going to have to make sure that, it's crazy to watch something like this, that these guys can be so evenly matched, and it takes one shot, and that changes the course of the entire fight, and one person wins and one loses.
And those shots were there. Those shots were there all fight. And like I said before, they were just winging, just barely missing, and it just takes a slight movement of the body to be right in the way of it, and that's what happened tonight. And I know Adrian Burke will be back again with this loss. Has nothing to be ashamed of. Great fight.
Oh, definitely
like I said, at this point, who knows? It could be fight of the night. Definitely a great fight.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Kind of go back to thinking about the trash talk, too, You had one person who talked a lot of trash, another person who didn't, and it just so happened at this go-around that the person who didn't talk trash was able to back it up by coming into the ring and kicking butt.
You can go if you want. If you want to stay in, you can. If not, you can go, okay? It's up to you. Okay? All right, come to the center, buddy. He's going to go. He's a little out of it. Face this way.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Good fight, kid. Good job. Look good.